We're going to be offering impact testing. The dates will be announced by email. I think there's going to be two of them.
There's 2 in October that we'll have.
So impact testing is, what the impact test is it is a computerized assessment tool that looks at visual memory, verbal retention, impulse control, visual motor speed. So these are all things that are affected if you've had a concussion. So the idea is that you go in completely normal, you take this test, and it's going to give you a baseline. This is how you function, or this is how your child is functioning right now. And then if they have a concussion, they would get back in for this testing, and then the clinician could look and see, okay, well, visual memory is down, reaction time is down, and then assess the concussion with some objective measures. This is mild, this is moderate, this is a more severe concussion. That gives you, the parent, a better understanding of how long they're going to need to be out, what other types of rehabilitation they may need to do in order to recover successfully from the concussion. And then when you think they're ready to go back to play, especially with a more moderate or severe concussion, they may retest you again and compare those numbers so that if you're functioning as well as you did on that initial baseline test or better, you're going to be released to go back to play with very little worry of lingering on symptoms. So that's how the impact test works. If you don't go for the impact testing and your child has a concussion, they can still come and complete the impact test afterwards. There are age norms. So they've gone through and normalized all of these things that your child could be compared to. However, the only good age range norms are from 13 and above. So younger kids, you'll want to get the testing so you have a good baseline to compare to. Baseline testing is only done once every other year, unless, of course, you have a concussion, then you'd be tested more often.
We're setting it up, like I said, in October. I think the dates, we're waiting on a finalization. It'll be through Deaconess Hospital.
Yes.
We're looking at October 18th and 25th. We'll be doing a 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock session. They said, I think it's between 15 and 18 players can be there at a time. So we'll send something out where you can sign up for that. And there's no charge for it. I don't know. She said, she mentioned the younger kids. They're going to allow 10 and 11-year-olds to come, but we really want to focus on getting our 12s through 14s who have not had the testing. Some of your kids have been with the club and have a couple years back. We did it up at Castle, so we want to get those kids in if they've not had that. Most of our older kids that are in high school play high school. It's required through the high school to do. Yes.
So what age do you want the baseline at if they've never,
The CDC recommends 10 and above.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we're going to wrap up. We thank you guys very much for joining us and thank our presenters for being here tonight.